Good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday. Excuse me. It is Friday. TGIF. The weekend's upon us. Today we're going to be drawing a dragon. Looks like we might have a minute or two to kill. Let everybody jump on. At the same time, I'm going to get me a cup of coffee while we wait. It's a cold, miserable day out. And on days like that, I need my coffee. I hope you guys had a good week so far. Looks like it could clear up a little bit for the weekend. It looks like Sunday might be an okay day. So, might be able to get out and get some sunlight. How much time do we have? Yeah, we got about one more minute. I'm going to hang tight for about one more minute. And then we'll get started. My eraser go. My eraser ready. So for this dragon, for the color for this dragon, you could use any two colors. I'm going to do it in two colors. A main color and then a color for like his neck and stuff. So we won't need a whole lot of different pens today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with a circle. All right. And then on top of said circle, we're going to draw another one, a little smaller. All right. That's going to be like two planets connected there. All right. Just like that. All right. Let's mark some face lines in real quick. Right there. Right there. Right here. It's going to be where his eyes are. And we're just going to draw a line down here. I'll move it over a little bit. Let's go more in the middle here. Just draw a little light curved line. That's just going to be where his neck is. So, all right. Let me fix this lamp real quick. I feel like we're getting a little too much glare on the paper there. There we go. That's better. All right. So we got the two circles in. Got the neckline down. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and add a whole bunch of other shapes in here. So we're going to put a line in here. Okay. And you'll see what that's for in a bit. I'm going to put another one here about the same length. Another one here. Same length. You keep all these three here about the same, right? The same area there. Okay. Right across. So we're going to put in some eyes. Or mark where some eyes are going to be. I'm going to put one there. And we're going to put one over here. And Now it's just going to be a little smaller, you know, because of the way his head is going to be. It's going to look a little bit smaller. All right. I'm going to put some circles in here for his nostrils. All right. And then we're going to put a mouth line. So this, you don't want it straight across. So you're going to go like down here, then up here, back down, and then go ahead and come back up. All right. Now we're going to put a line there. I'm sure you know what that's going to be. I'll put one over here on the other side. All right. And we're just going to put another marker right about here. It's a little oval right there. Okay. And then here, we're just going to draw two triangular lines. I'm going to just put one out there. All right. And then one out here. And then again, you'll see what that's going to be later. All right. So now, on that eyeball we drew there, I'm going to finish off that eye a little bit. All right. And bring it down. I'm halfway. And come down. Around. We're going to bring it down a little bit. And just come out. Just like that. All right. So now we're going to go and put a couple more lines in. Now right here where that circle at the eye is, all right, we're just going to make a little line there. That's just going to show the dimension between the front and the back of his head. All right. I'll come down here. And then we're going to go up, make a little hollow bump there. I'll make another hollow bump. All right. I'll come down. Make that bump out. And then just like we did on that eye, we're going to wrap around that circle there. And that's going to be nostril. That's going to be one there. I'll put a little horn right here. And we'll put a smaller one right beyond there. All right. So now go over to that other, where we made that other round eye. We're just going to put a little line in there. All right. A little circle. Now, just above that, we're just going to make like a little jagged line. We're going to put one on this side too. Come up. Like that. Like that. All right. Head in the top of his head. course, I'm going to put a little horn there too. I'll put one behind here. Now we're going to build up his jaw a little bit. Do like that. A little line here. That was a little more there. There. Excuse me. So now all along where you have that mouth line, and just go ahead and add whatever teeth you want there. All right. Put a marker on here. Same over here. There. Just slowly building his head up. You know, in a couple different spots. All right. Okie doke. So now, I'm going to move on a little bit here. We'll build up the bottom part. I went a little too far out. I'll put the little scale right there. Right there. Come down. And right here, where that first line that you did, that's going to be like a horn, or however you want to call it. He has little horned protrusions coming out from under his head there. I'll go a little farther down. Put one in there. Don't make those lines behind it straight. Make them kind of, kind of bumpy. No such thing as a razor sharp tooth. All right. Now, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put one of our horns in. All right. Now we're on this side, right behind that eye, and then put that right up there. No, I might be able to pull that out a little bit farther. That's better. All right. Now, I had you make that little V. And the reason for that is going to be, we're just going to put a couple little, it's like an Oriental dragon. So we're going to put a little bit of, I don't really know what they call them. They're really not whiskers. They're not tentacles. They're not whiskers, but it's just those little marks in there. All right. So whatever they're called, we're going to put those in. Looks like an Oriental dragon. So now we're going to add some armor under the neck. That's good there. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. So now I'm going to add these little tendrils. Tendrils, that's what they are. Not tentacles, but tendrils. It's definitely different. Add one more right there. Okay. Now we're going to come over here. We're going to make his neck there. Put a couple of these in. Now we're on this side. We're going to do the same thing. Just add a couple. All right. We're getting there. All right. So now I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to add a typical dragon's eye there to that. I'm going to leave like a little circle right there, because when I darken that in, that'll be like part of a glare in his eye. And we'll leave that. All right. Now we're just going to do one more thing. We're going to connect these. All right. And then underneath, I'm just going to put there. Put a little one there. And then one more right underneath. And the same thing. And we can connect those. One right there. All right. Okay. So now we can add our ink. And we can add our color. So did you think about what color you want to do your dragon? I have this this bronze green color that I think I'm going to use for his main color. And then I have a pearl white that I'm going to use in between it all. So, but we're not there yet. So let's go ahead and let's ink this up real quick. Now this that you see right here is that last tendril that comes down. You can just see it from the other side. Oh, thank you, Brittany. Yeah, something. Every Friday I try and do something more in depth, more detailed, like a Friday challenge. So this week was a dragon. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little sniffly today. That usually happens to me on days like this when it's real damp and dreary out. You can probably hear the the rattling in the background. It's my son Jackson back there playing with his Legos and stuff. My wife and a couple of my other kids went to go and see their grandmother today. So it is me and Jackson flying solo. All right. We are almost there. I'll do some of these ones on the other side. There we go. All right. Gonna go ahead and get some of these lines out of here, pencil lines. I like how this guy turned out. Mm. All right, that's good. That's good enough, I think. All right. So now, like I said, I have this this pearl white that I'm gonna put in the chest here and the neck. I'm not gonna color these; those are gonna stay white. You probably can't see that real good, but that's almost like a, I don't know, like a really pale beige or tan color, really pale skin tone almost. another color down over top of that. Now, I have this really pale green that I might lay over top. We'll see. All right. So let's go to the other color. Remember, so those, they stay white, right? But these ones here on the top of his head, those can go that green color. Right. Like I said, I'm using a bronze, like a bronze green color. Just want to do this real quick. I just want to differentiate that. Skin from bone, so to speak. So again, I'm not going to color those. I want those to stand out a little bit. All right. See, and again, you can't really see it there because it's on the camera. But if I pull this one line right down very thin, at least it gives you that illusion that it's one whole piece. Not, you'll be able to see both those colors. See now where these two, that tendril and his back, run together. I'll take a darker line and a darker marker. I'll make a shadow there. I'll pull like a little white line there to give it a highlight. How much time we got so far? 35 minutes. Not bad. There we go. Seeing the same over here. Now where I have these ones coming off the green of his head there, I'll go ahead and take a gray marker, well, not a real dark one, but a lighter gray, and just go over those just to make those look darker because they're coming out from behind his head. All right. So when you do stuff like this, you kind of want to look at your light source. And if your light source is coming from this direction, then you want all your shadows to lay on this side. If it's coming from this direction, then you want your shadows to lay on this side. In this case, we're going to have it coming this way. His head is going to be shadowing this. So that'll all be darker, a little darker. And the same thing with this. We'll light gray marker down over top. We'll still keep basically the same color, but it'll just look a little more grayish. Than that tan, skin tone color. This is actually that's a second color. They almost look like the same color, but one's just a little bit darker. Again, it's just to give us that illusion that there's more there than what there is. Let me see. I was telling you about that gray. So let me see if I can find the right one. See if I can. Yeah, it's not too bad. So again, like I said, it's just to add a little darker. And you could do the same thing like on his horns. And you just add a darker line there, just over top and underneath over here. Again, it just gives it that little see if I can find one just a touch darker. Let's see. There we go. It's a little better. Let's give his eyes a little dark this here. I hate seeing those dead eyes like that. There's nothing in them. It freaks me out every time. Even if I draw it, it freaks me out. So, you know, there we go. Let's go back to our green. Let's see if we can get some of this finished up inside here. Go. We're getting there. We're getting there. There's a little gnat flying around. It likes the smell of the marker. He's back. There we go. I still might put a little bit of that, just that lime. That shadow for that. Let's see if we can. I'm going to take that one more step, maybe. Just a little bit. Yes, let's just take that little bit, just one more step. I think it needed just that little more. So now if we want, I have my the paint pen pretty much set and ready. Now, if we wanted to, we just add just a couple lines. There we go. And that is our dragon. There you go. All right, guys. So we finished our dragon. Actually, good time too. It's under an hour, so not bad for a challenge. But this has a lot of little small shapes that you have to make, so that's why I figured that I consider it a challenge. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. I enjoyed drawing with you. Share it around. Share your friends with kids who like to draw or want to learn how to draw. My tutorials are going to change all the time. I'm going to start doing a little different stuff too. A little bit more basic art, trying to instead of teaching you how to draw, things, dragons or cars or whatever, I want to teach you the basics of drawing. Again, like today when we talked about light, in which direction that light source is coming in. So every time I'm going to add a little something different, so that way you can get more of a grasp of drawing and painting and whatever it is that you do. There's always more to drawing than just picking up a pencil. It's learning how to use it properly, just like picking up a guitar or a trumpet. It's the same thing. Anyone can play it. It's just about playing it properly and learning the basics of it. So, all right, that is it for today. I will see you all next week. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Like I said, Sunday I think is going to be fairly decent, so you have that day to get out and run it out a little bit. All right. So I will see you soon. Sunday, I will post next week's tutorials. All right. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye-bye.